Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another episode on My Lawyer Next Door. Today, your host is me, V.T. Ramachandran from Ramachandran Law. And today, our special guest is no other than Dil Chowdhury from the Dedicated Realtors team. Dil, tell us about yourself.
Hey guys, thank you first of all inviting me to this podcast. My name is Dil Chowdhury. I've been in the industry for 7 years. Prior to joining or doing real estate, I was doing banking for about 9 years with a few different FIs. Now, here's the thing. I'm from a Dedicated Realtors team from Remax Royal Properties. I am the founder, co-founder, if you will, of that team for last 3 years, I should say. And I have about 6 realtors, including me. We've been really focusing in Durham region. Really, that is our bread and butter, along with bits and pieces of GTA as well. But Durham region is where we actually breathe in, breathe out daily basis. So if you got to know anything about Durham region, connect with us. In terms of from my side, very well versatile. My team is very versatile as well. We have tons of languages. We have Tamil, Tagalog, which is I think from Philippine, Palestinian, which is Arabic. I myself speak Bengali. I have a few admins. They're Indians, so they speak Hindi. So we're a versatile team in a sense. And what better way to service your clients when you speak their language?
All right. So Dil's being really modest. Dil, last year, I think you took over the Remax Royal Properties dinner with the amount of awards your team has won. Why don't you list the awards that you just won in that 1 year alone?
Honestly speaking, we don't really talk about those because for us it's all about clientele. It's what about what clients has given us. They're the reason why we're performing where we are today. That's right. So let's talk about it very frankly. I left Home Life Future. That's where I started, which is the discounted real estate office in a sense, or brokerage I should say. And I joined Remax. Now it's a completely different mindset when you do join Remax. When I did that, I actually have found my team, and that's why I created the Dedicated Realtors team. I'll tell you, we have gone from an income of $215,000 as a team to close to 1.5 million in a less than a year and a half. And that happens not just because of me. That is devotion, dedication, and literally 24/7 breathing real estate from my team members. So I would say we did have quite a good year. Last year we had the Diamond Award, which was individually me and the team as well. The Diamond Award in Remax World is basically you made commission income of over $1 million. And that could be individual, that could be team. So I was fortunate, and again, thanks to my clients that I was able to get that. And then a lot of my team members actually got a lot of awards as well. So every one of them received some kind of awards, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah. So as you can see, Dil is humble for how good he is as a realtor, and in my experience, I've been in this for over 7-8 years. I've been in real estate related industries, even with my dad's business for almost 20 years. So I know what a real good realtor is, and to be honest, he's one of them, and his team is one of them, and that's why we were looking forward to this opportunity to bring him onto our show because they're class. So with that, let's get into our segment.
Absolutely.
All right. So for all you millennials, this episode's really for you.
Absolutely.
We're in June 2022. Interest rates are going up.
Of course.
The market's unstable. So we've actually surveyed millennials, and we got these are the hot questions that we got. So we wanted someone who really focuses on millennials to be here to answer those questions for us. So first question, for the millennials, where is their entry point to get into the real estate market?
To be honest with you, it is in this current market and current sort of a price point of view, if you will, it's not easy. But here's the thing, a lot of millennials are lucky and fortunate enough to have that support mechanism. And when I actually said that, I really mean it. They have parents who have actually made wealth, who may have houses already, invested in real estate. They have cousins, they have all sorts of things. Here's the thing, we are not living in a society where it's a one sort of culture. We're living in a society where there's over 100 languages, 80 cultures. We are basically living in a demographic in this sort of GTA where our parents, our siblings perhaps has gone through a lot of suffering to come where they are today. And we are benefit of that. So a lot of millennials don't understand that because I as a millennium, I will say this, I feel like, okay, I should just be given. No, you got to earn it. So here's what I will tell you. We have parents, we have support mechanism who we can actually fall back. So question is, very interesting question, where is an entry point? I will say this, if you're still living under your parents' umbrella, in a sense, their roof, you would want to think about buying something outside of GTA. And here are the reasons why. The mortgage payment will be a lot smaller than the one you would pay in GTA. Appreciation will be probably somewhat what you're looking for. So if you bought something, let's say in London, Ontario, let's say in Windsor, let's say in Cambridge, Kitchener, those are the areas that I would focus. Barrie, you buy an investment property while you're living with your parents. That is your entry point. And I'm talking someone who's about 28, 25, 30 years old, got some money, maybe 30, 35, 40, $50,000 saved up, or even $100,000 saved up. Get on those. Pre-construction of those projects, get on those. Now, before you get on those, just make sure that you are going with a reputable builder. If you are going on a freehold houses, you got to be careful because your deposit is only covered up to a certain point and rest of it doesn't. So you don't want to be stuck in a project for 4 years and knowing that all your deposit pretty much at loss. So if you under condo pre-construction or any sort of condo pre-construction, whether it's a townhouse or condo, you are pretty much protected. Your deposit is protected. Whereas a freehold, it's not really. It can get ugly. So if you're getting into those projects, please seek out to a professional like me, a realtor that you can trust, who can give you an honest opinion. You can do your research as well. Seek out to lawyers like Vitu and the others who you can trust, and they will give you some information. Now, I would focus on outside of GTA. Like I mentioned, I would even go Waterdown. I know it's expensive, a bit expensive these days. Hamilton, St. Catherine, Welland. Like that's where I would go. I would buy something for $500,000, for example. In 3 years, that same place, if the market does swing up, which we should be, this is always a V-shape, guys. So what you are seeing right now, it's not new. If you look at historically, it is a V-shape. It's always going up and down. But you got to be smart about it. Is it a good time right now for someone who's getting into entry point investment? I would say wait for a few more months because there is an interest rate hike. It's gonna go up by a few more times, and you will get some good deals. You as a first home buyer, someone who's trying to invest outside of GTA, you want to make sure that you're getting a good deal. Same time, rental is epically everywhere. It's very good. So your rental income is going to really support that mortgage payment. For example, your mortgage payment, let's say about $2,000. Your rental income is around that. Even if you have a $200 loss because of property taxes, just think about it. 200 times 12, it's only 2,400. 2,400 times by 3 years, you're looking at less than $5,000 loss from your pocket. Look at the appreciation. This property will appreciate by 100, 200, even 150. So it all depends. So I would say if you're getting into a first home buyer, you're just trying to get your foot in, invest outside of GTA. And Peterborough is another place I would do. Peterborough has a couple of schools, college and university. And really rental market is actually better than Toronto in Peterborough. So for those reasons, I'll tell you, anytime is a good time to buy. But if you're trying to buy something and time the market, I would say wait for a few more months just because the interest rate is in the rising up and is probably going to rise up a few more times. I hope I was able to answer the question.
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you guys on our next episode. Take care.